Tamo here from on the River Yoga Center in Peoria, Illinois. So happy to be chilling out here, close to the Soul Patch and right in direct location of where the Soulshine tent is every year. We're here today to explore a little yoga practice, meditation, and breath work. And to start things off, I want to share a quote from Pima Chodron. This quote is called "The Path of the Bodhisattva Warrior." Wherever we are, we can train as a warrior. The practices of meditation, loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity are our tools. With the help of these practices, we can uncover the soft spots of bodhicitta, the tenderness of the awakened heart. We will find that tenderness in sorrow and in gratitude. We will find it behind the hardness of rage and in the shakiness of fear. A warrior accepts that we can never know what will happen to us next. We can try to control the uncontrollable by looking for security and predictability, always hoping for the comfortable and safe. But the truth is that we can never avoid uncertainty. So again, I share with you, wherever we are, we can train as a warrior. The practices of meditation, loving kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity, these are our tools. With the help of these practices, we can uncover the soft spot of bodhicitta, the tenderness of the awakened heart. And from your seated posture, just bring the hands down to the sides. Let the arms support you a bit so that you can lengthen up a little bit taller through the spine. And let's take 3 deep breaths together, allowing the third breath to be somewhat of an apex, like let it be the deepest breath that you've taken the whole day. Let's bring one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. And turn your attention really intimately to the breath. And then turn your receptivity to your hands, the hand resting upon the heart, the hand resting upon the belly. The hands like keen little receptors, picking up all the tiny impulses as we shift into steadiness and ease together. Allow the tissues of the belly to softly relax. Feel the breath drop low and deep into the belly and then rise up and encompass the heart. And bring to mind everyone who's taking a moment to check in with us here today. The intention of this practice is to cultivate connectivity to our summer camp community, to raise our personal vibration so that we can share that elevated vibration with those we love, those who are both near and far. Embrace your festive family in your mind. Take a deep breath low and deep into the belly. Let the breath rise up to the heart and just pause there just for a moment. No tension, just pause. And long exhale breath. Allow the hands to drop. And again, understand with our movement practice today, the kind of yoga I teach in situations like festival type yoga, it's informed from classical hatha yoga, but mostly it's just really feel good movement to help you become more embodied and more sensitive to the connection of your mind, your emotions, your body, your spirit, and that of others. Let's begin today's movement practice with some moon salutation flow. So with this practice, we settle back into a devotional pose with the arms stretched long out in front of us. Allow the head to bow down and make contact either with the ground or position your hands so that you can fully support the head. It's suggested this posture, Bhaktasana, it's not just a posture of devotion, it's also a posture of quieting the mind, of becoming more still. On your next inhale breath, stretch your arms out long in front of your body and bring yourself forward to hands and knees. Flip your toe prints into the ground and elevate your hips. Shift into the downward facing dog pose in which you can alternate some movement through the legs, lifting the heels high away from the earth. And again, slowly shifting your weight from side to side until you find steadiness and ease within your posture. On an inhale breath, move forward to hands and knees. Keep your toe prints flipped into the ground and slide the hips back. This should help sensitize and stretch out the soles of the feet. On an inhale breath, move forward. Tops of the feet rest on the ground now. Take the hips back one more time. Press your feet into the ground and rise up to kneeling. Take your hands behind the back body. Slowly press the pelvis forward. Lift the heart up and allow the head to drop back. Inhale and rise back up. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Elevate the heart. On an exhale breath, sit your hips back. Resist gravity as you slowly settle down towards the earth. Inhale breath, move forward into hands and knees. Exhale breath, hips lift, downward facing dog. Again, in a little bit faster pace this time, inhale forward, hands and knees. Keep the toe prints flipped. Settle the hips back. Stretch into the soles of the feet. Inhale, forward, exhale, tops of the feet to the ground. Settle the hips back. Take the hands to the hips. Strong legs as you sit up. Take the pelvis slightly forward, heart up, eyes up. Camel pose. Reach the arms up in space. And again, as you sit back in this kneeling chair, resist gravity. Resist gravity until you fully land. Take a full breath. And here we go. Let's flow a little more. Inhale forward, all fours, toe prints flip. Lift the hips up. Center your left foot in the middle of your mat and reach your right foot high towards the sky. Let your hips offset and open up out to the side. As you let the top knee bend, fold that foot across the midline of the body so you get a three-legged dog with a gentle twist. Straighten that leg back up towards the sky. Bring the foot to the ground. Same sequence. Inhale forward. Toe prints stay flipped. Slide back, devotional pose. Inhale forward. toenail side of the foot to the ground, slide back, hands to the hips, sit up, press your feet into the ground, hips forward, heart up, head back. Bring the arms up, sit back in kneeling chair, resist gravity, resist, hands down. Inhale forward, all fours, toe prints flip, downward facing dog, left leg reaches up towards the sky. Separate the toes as far as you can. Recruit the strength from the upper body as you lengthen and raise up. Bring a bend in the top knee, cross the foot over the midline of the body. Three-legged dog with a little bit of a spinal twist. Big hip opener. Square the hips to the ground. Release the foot down. Keep the toe prints flipped. Inhale forward, hands and knees. Slide the hips back. Inhale forward, hands and knees. Exhale, tops of the feet to the ground. Slide the hips back. Hands to the hips. Sit up. Press into the tops of the feet. Hips forward, heart up. Head up and back. And again, inhale, rise. Exhale, resist. And release. Inhale, forward, hands and knees. Toe prints flip, downward facing dog. Right leg high to the sky. Sweep the right knee forward and step that foot down. Let the back knee drop down to the ground. Position the hand opposite the front foot to the ground and inhale and rise. Exhale, release down. Lift that knee up behind you. Walk your hands around to the opposite side of your mat and drop the back knee. The front hand opposite the front foot is going to stay in place and turn towards the bent knee. On an exhale breath, lower the hand down, flip the back toes for a high lunge, and step back, downward facing dog. Same flowing sequence. Inhale, forward, hands and knees. Toe prints stay connected to the ground. Slide back, devotional pose. Inhale, forward, all fours, tops of the feet to the ground. Sit back completely. Hands to the hips. Press into the tops of the feet. Rise. Hips forward, heart up, head back. Come back up. Inhale, sweep, and resist. Lowering down. One more time, spring forward, toe prints flip, downward facing dog. This time, left leg high to the sky. Keep the hips super high as you sweep the knee forward. Step the left foot forward. Stay in your high lunge. Take the arms up. Drop the hips down. Elevate the heart, the hands, and the head. Anjani Asana. Release any tension in the belly. Bring the breath from the belly up to the heart. Inhale, exhale, release. Step down and back. Keep the hips high. Right leg sweeps high to the sky. Same transition on the second side. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, elevate the arms. Exhale, take the hips downward. Lift the heart up. Lift the head up. Loosen any tension in the belly. And let the breath go from the belly up to the heart and back down again. Let's release the arms down. And again, go through your moon salutation one more time. Inhale forward, hands and knees. Keep the toe prints flipped as you slide back, devotional pose. Inhale forward, hands and knees, tops of the feet to the ground. Slide the hips back. Sit up. Press the feet into the ground with hands on the hips. Rise up, hips forward, heart up, eyes up. Inhale, rise. And exhale, again, last time, resisting, lowering down. Allow the head to fully rest. On your next inhale breath, come forward to hands and knees. Exhale, press up, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches high. Draw the left knee in towards the chest and slowly lay the left leg down in front of you. Try to keep your hips square to the ground. Press your hands into the ground as you elevate and lift the chest up. A pigeon pose. So we're looking for a little bit of sensitivity here in the upward variation through that front or through the back thigh. And if we take a fold forward, hopefully that'll get into the tissues of the front knee hip. Position your hands so that you can fully support your head and merge quietly with your breath. Last inhale and exhale breath here of the pigeon pose. Hands return to the ground. Back toe prints flip. Lift the hips up. Elevate the leg. Return to the ground. Switch to the opposite side. Reach up. Keep the hips nice and high as you start to bring the opposite knee forward. Allow the shin to land on the ground and slowly lay the back leg down. Try to keep the hips more level. Take the hands close to the side body. Use the strength of your arms to help you stay elevated. Hopefully this gives you a little opening through the back leg, front thigh. And then as you slowly fold down towards the earth, the bent knee, outer hip begins to sensitize. Hands come to support underneath of the head. Use your exhale breath to merge with gravity. Descend. One more. Inhale. Generous exhale. Hands position to help support you up and out of the shape. Strong hips and thighs. Stretch that leg up towards the sky. Both feet to the ground. Inhaling forward. Strong plank pose. Lower down all the way to the ground. Widen the feet just a touch. Press the hands down into the ground and use the strength of your arms to come up. Again, visiting that belly down, back bend shape. Here we're in a modified up dog. Collect and slowly lower down. Press up through hands and knees. Step one leg forward and then rise up to a wide leg forward fold. Bring the hands up for a moment on the hips and with spine nice and long, look up. Take the elbows back behind you. Begin to fold forward through the spine. Take the crown of the head down as you reach the arms out to your sides. And settle in here for a few breaths. One more, inhale, exhale. And position the hands in front of you. Take a little bit closer stance through the landscape of your feet. Take a deep bend in one knee. Prop yourself up onto the ball mound and stretch the opposite knee out nice and straight. So you can either stay supported here with knee up, or you can rest the knee to the ground, and we'll take one arm up, elbow bent behind the head, opposite arm stretches long. Gaze past your fingertips. Stay focused for this dragon pose variation for 3, 2, and 1. Fold down and in. Slowly transition through center and to your second side. Ball mound connects. You can drop the knee to the ground. Again, opposite leg stretched out long, toes up towards the sky. Stretch one arm out nice and long, palm forward, opposite arm behind the head, elbow bent. Gaze past your front fingertips. Inhale, exhale, slowly morph downward and back through center. Press the hands strongly into the ground. Heel toe the feet in a little bit more and then hop the feet together. Deeply fold. Now let's rise all the way up. Inhale, breath. And exhale, hands down to heart center. Let's sneak in a little breath of joy, hands down to the sides. Remember, with breath of joy, we take 3 breaths to equal 1 inhale breath and then 1 quick exhale. And we'll add the coordination of the arms in with this particular variation. So it's going to be breath in, breath in, breath in, deep fold, exhale, ha! So again, it's breath, 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 ha! Last time. Inhale and rise up. Stretch the palms face upward. Ra Mudra, palms up, eyes up. Deep breath floats down into the low belly and rises up to the heart. Pause at the very tip top of the breath. And exhale. Release the hands. Let's hop into a couple of standing warrior postures. So with feet wide, rotate the right toes away from you. Drop the left heel just a little bit. Inhale and stretch the arms up and out to the sides. Back leg super strong. Again, maintain that focus over the front hand. Drop the back hand down as you elevate and lift through the front arm. Bring that front elbow down to the knee. Top arm slides back. Inhale, stretch up and over for side angle pose. Stomp through the front heel and come up. Parallel the feet and take your warrior to its second side. Left toes out, right heels in. Bring a deep bend into the front knee. Back leg stays super strong and straight. Stretch your arms up and out to the sides. Gaze past your front fingertips. Lower the back hand down and inhale, sweep front arm up. Release out, return to your warrior. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Parallel the feet, arms back down, and step the legs together. Inhale, stretch the arms up. Exhale, drop one arm and deeply side bend, variation of half moon. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, release second side down and half moon. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. Step the feet wide and big standing twist. All right, let's come up to the top of the mat. Inhale and sweep up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold down and step back into downward facing dog. Now step, jump, or hop your feet forward as you sit down and back. Legs stretch out long in front of the body and roll down through the spine. Root the upper arms down into the earth. Step your feet a little bit closer to your hips. Strengthen the legs and lift the hips up. Walk the shoulders underneath of you for support. Finding a bridge pose. Stay for 3, 2, and 1. Walk the arms out from underneath of you. Take the feet from the ground, cross at the ankles, and on an exhale breath, hug the thighs in and lift the head up. Head rolls back down. Stretch the legs up towards the sky. Arms stretched long overhead. Allow your leg muscles to relax a bit and bring some small movement into the ankles and into the knees and the thighs. Allow yourself to rock gently and naturally as you relax some of the tension throughout the landscape of the back body. Take the arms up and away from the earth. Elevating the arms and the legs like this can help eliminate pent-up tension and fatigue. And be as soft and fluid as you can in your movement. Drape the arms across the chest. Bring a bend into the knees. Soles of the feet drop. Widen the knees. Take the soles of the feet together and place one hand on the belly and one hand onto the chest. Once again, the hands, like sweet little nurturing receptors, are picking up the subtle pulses from the heart and the slowed rhythm of the breath. Take deep belly breaths. And generous exhale. On the next exhale breath, knees collect, arms stretch out to a T, and just slowly allow the knees to drop from side to side as you engage with a reclined twist, slow and steady. We're moving towards final relaxation. So the invitation here is to take any more movements that you might need to before you set yourself up in your final resting pose. It's okay to keep a bend in the knees once you settle into stillness, or you can stretch the legs completely long. As you're in your reclined posture today, I'll guide you through a loving kindness meditation. So do the needful as you remain reclined and settle in for a few minutes of reflection and deep rest. Take your attention from the sounds that you hear around you to the sounds that are most close to you and within you. The sound of your breath, the beating of your heart, the coming and going of your thoughts. And one more time, find a deep breath and just allow the soft nature of your human to just merge earthward. So we'll begin to practice the loving kindness meditation. The pillars of support in this meditation are that of love, unconditional love, compassion, the sympathetic joy, and equanimity or calmness within. Take your focus to the third eye center. Imagine in front of the third eye a translucent screen in which you draw up an image of yourself, holding that image in your mind with kind eyes, making the following supplication. I am well. I am happy and safe. I embody peace. Returning to the Bindu point, the third eye. Here, within that translucent screen, we bring to mind loved ones, those near and far, making the following supplication in mind. May you be well. May you know happiness and be safe. May you embody peace. Again, returning to third eye. Picturing upon the translucent screen people in your life who are indifferent to you. People that you know and you see from day to day that you don't necessarily engage with personal conversation with. Hold their image in your mind, repeating the following supplication. May you be well. May you be happy and safe. May you know peace. Again, returning to third eye center. This time we bring to mind people and situations that challenge us. And again, affirming in mind, as you hold that image in your mind, may you be well. May you know happiness and be safe. May you embody peace. And again, returning to third eye. And finally, we bring in all living beings. All living beings on this sweet planet, Mother Earth. All the people we love. All the people we don't know. The people who challenge us. All living beings. Let's include generously our summer camp community. The Goldberg family, all the crew at the Soulshine tent, your festival family, the food and art vendors, the musicians, the artists, and most importantly, the land that we are on, Three Sisters. Within your mind, hold all living beings in your mind and in your heart as you make the following supplication. I wish you well. I wish you safety and happiness, and may you embody peace. Attention back to the third eye, and then dropping awareness down to your heart, and take a deep breath. And a satisfying exhale. Affirm in mind, my practice is complete. I am fully awake and fully aware. Please start to bring some small movements into your body. Begin to transition to a side laying posture and come all the way up to seated. Again, to close practice, let's bring the hands up just like this. And again, send out good vibes to all your people. Know that some of those good vibes are coming your way right now, so scoop them up with your own two hands and bring your hands into your heart. In closing, my wish for you is to be well, to know happiness, to be safe, and to embody peace, to share what you know with those you love and those who challenge you. Thanks everybody for sharing in practice today. Namaste.